Hi y'all, it's Jeannie from Bushnell Unscripted, and today I wanted to pass along some tips that I've recently picked up and applied on my diamond paintings. But first, let's get a little sip. Y'all, I love cardinals. This is one of my, I'm going to pour it out, beautiful cardinal mugs. Sorry if that was loud. I tend to swallow loudly. So, this was a cute little canvas I did from Temu, a little 30 by 40. Turned out real cute, even with the small size. Really pleased with it. It has on the edge here, you see it's still got some glue, and it's gotten all dirty and fuzzy. Well, there's a number of ways you can tackle that. But I first tried some things out on this canvas. This was another little Temu. Mama bear and baby bear. And on this one, I tested out removing the legend and all the print with acetone. I'd seen somebody say you can do acetone to remove all that. And it does work. It's a lot of scrubbing. But I do use a safer acetone. You know, they have different types of acetone you can use for nail polish remover. And I use for more sensitive, so that might be why it took so long. But it does come off. It does completely remove that if you want to do that. So I did get to test that. It will remove this over glue, but that's a little more tedious. So on this one, I had initially just left the glue and I had painted it, but the glue left, it'll stay there and the paint will go over it smoothly, but then when it dries, you'll see that line, that sheen of that glue comes through on your paint. So what I did to remove it for this one so that I could paint it beautifully was what I've done here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Now here you can see that this has been removed. Here's some of the stickum. And the best thing I discovered was my little battery powered eraser. And I use this for my coloring and my drawing. And I just happened to think maybe that'll work. And it does. That's what took this off. Now let me put my glasses on. And if you just come at it at an angle, not so that it slows down, you are going to get these little gummy pieces, okay? Those little balls. Just shove them off to the side. And it really does work best if you can keep it at a steady speed and figure out which angle works best for you. Don't bog it down too heavy. You don't have to press down so hard. But then it just starts coming off, right? It's great. And you've got no chemical use. You don't have to worry about if you've already sealed your canvas or worrying about the chemicals making your drills not stick. So as long as you just keep a steady, it just balls up and comes off and comes right off, and it really is wonderful here. Trying to make sure I'm not putting my hair in that video. So yeah, it just balls up and cleans it off. And this, honestly, some of y'all are probably thinking, well, that takes a minute. It takes less time than the acetone does. And I found it to be so clean, it just removes all that. Now, it's funny because it won't really do it if you're just sitting here manually. You need some speed. So, I'll put a link to one of these below. These are just ingenious, and if you do any coloring, you'll want it for that anyway. It's double duty. Where you draw. But yeah, just takes it right off. So, I hope that tip helps you. And if it does, let me know. But yeah, you'll have a clean little canvas edge in no time. And I did find that the angle does matter, and it's been different for each one of these. The bear, I could come at it more of a this angle. This one seems to want up and down more. I don't know what that's about. Maybe the glue, how it was put on, or doesn't matter. Just move it around till what suits you. And in no time at all, you're going to find that's all cleaned up. And you haven't wasted a whole bottle of nail remover. You don't have to smell it and get a headache. And you don't have that smell on your canvases. Okay? So, I hope that helps y'all. If it does, let me know. And as always, I hope that you keep love and kindness on repeat. And until I see you again, goodbye.